Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So the offseason process so far for the Jets has been really fun. It's been really cool getting these updates, right? Potential Sauce Gardner, potential Garrett Wilson deals coming soon. Justin Fields developing well. He's trending in the right direction up to this point. Aaron Glenn instilling the culture. Seems like everyone's really buying in. Has a really cool feel for the team right now, but there's been one kind of underlying storyline. And it's that Mason Taylor remains unsigned, right? Late June, everyone else is signed. Membu, Malachi Moore, Arian Smith, right? The rest of the class is signed except for Mason Taylor. Now, Mason Taylor obviously is slotted in to play a pretty big role for this Jets team. I mean, he's coming in as a second-round pick at a position of need. So, obviously, the Jets have high hopes for him. And, you know, he's going to sign eventually. But we've seen GMs before with the Jets just for whatever reason, struggle to get the deals done with rookies. We saw it with Zach Wilson. We saw it with Sam Darnold. And it kind of struck me as odd that Darren Muji got the deals done with all of these different guys really quickly after the draft, except for Mason Taylor. Like, what about Mason Taylor standing out here? Is it a Mason Taylor problem? Is it a contract problem? Is it a Jets problem? I really don't know what's the holdup. Well, Justin Fried actually did a really good, really in-depth piece about what is happening, shining light on the situation. So, of course, I'll leave it linked down below in the description box to check out. I highly recommend it, but let's dive into this thing. So he points out, out of the 257 players selected in the draft, 223 have already signed. Of the remaining 34 unsigned players, 30 of them were second-round picks. He goes on to say it started with the Houston Texans, who gave the 34th overall pick Jaden Higgins the first fully guaranteed contract ever for a second-rounder. One day later, the Browns matched it for 33rd overall pick Carson Schwessinger, the linebacker from UCLA, someone who I really liked. But as Fried says here, that opened the floodgates. Now players taken just a few picks later, like Taylor, are holding out for similar deals, especially when it comes to full guarantees in the third and even fourth years of their contracts. He goes on to talk about Tyler Shuck demanding a fully guaranteed deal, being the 40th overall pick for the Saints, and how Shuck could be in line to be the Saints starting quarterback this season. So it seems like a lot of teams are dealing with this. Again, 30 out of the 34 unsigned players are second-round picks. And this is actually my favorite line in the entire article. Fried says, "This isn't a standoff between the Jets and the rookie tight end. It's a standoff between NFL teams and agents." Yeah, you know, the fully guaranteed thing is something that just causes this massive ripple effect amongst agents and teams. You know, I remember when I remember when the Browns traded for Deshaun Watson, they gave up a ton. Then they gave him just this ginormous, fully guaranteed deal. And it wasn't so much the total money, it was the fact that the deal was fully guaranteed that it just kind of felt like teams took notice. I remember there was a lot of speculation, a lot of stories being written about how, you know, the next man up, the next quarter, because Deshaun Watson was not the best quarterback in football. He was not projected to be the best quarterback in football, yet he was paid by far the most and also got the most guaranteed. So, you know, kind of the natural reaction was, okay, well, the next man up is probably going to demand something similar. Now, it didn't really play out that way, but if we, you know, try to look at comparisons here, if the first two picks in the second round got fully guaranteed deals, you know, you could always just kind of propose the argument if you're an agent, like, hey, well, if the 33rd pick and the 34th pick in the draft got fully guaranteed deals, what makes those players so much better than the 35th pick? And then if that guy gets a fully guaranteed deal, then the agent of the 36th pick can say the same exact thing, just going down the list. So, again, I really like that point. It's not some Mason Taylor, you know, issue. It's not some Jets issue with Taylor. It's more so an agent and NFL team type of thing, kind of operating on a higher level here, which, you know, on one hand is a relief because it's kind of been in the back of my head. At first, I thought he signed. I remember the day that the Jets signed all their guys, it kind of felt like rapid fire. I felt like we were getting like notifications, like just like, again, kind of rapid fire notifications, not even, you know, over the course of a week. It just kind of felt like boom, all at once. And the fact that Taylor never signed kind of slipped my mind. So yeah, we'll see when this whole thing kind of resolves. you got to imagine it's going to resolve before training camp. At least I hope. I don't want to be in a situation where pads are on, contact is, full go, and Mason Taylor's missing snaps. He's missing valuable reps because, of course, he's a rookie. Because, of course, we're going to need him this season. And I also think, he's really going to need these reps as well. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I can't wait to see what Mason Taylor does for the green and white this season. But, yeah, enjoy your Sunday. Thanks so much, and as always, go Jets.